Peace and love to the people. Peace and love to the people. Christ is King. God is everything. Never forget that. Right. So, yeah, you failed. You failed. But anyway, let's get back to the matters at hand. Now, no matter how you try to twist, how you try to sell, how you try to present, whatever it is you got to present, your past is your past, right? You you have been a troll on a mission to just, you know, be as destructive and negative as you can be from Jack Frost and the BBN. The audio net played yesterday of you saying you wanted to troll this man into depression, which basically you did, is, and there's a lot of other stuff you have said too, as far as calling him making fake death threats so that, would have something to react to while he was on live. So you understand the level of your lies. See, when you come, like I keep telling you, bro, I know for a fact you was the first one to put images of my family, me mainly my son, because I'm not with his mother. But at the same time, you don't have the right to you understand? And after continuously asking you to chill, you continued to do it. Even to the point where you was using pictures of me and my son and his mother to go into Jack Frost's chat and have conversations with him, right? So at which point I put images of your daughter, her mother, and your girlfriend, Tina. But here's the thing. No one ever altered any of the images that I received. That I could tell you. I don't even do that with my own images. I don't put filters on. I don't do none of that. This is how God made me, and this is how I'm going to present myself, right? So when you say things like, "Oh, they did," no, 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 no. That's who she is. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Just because you think she's beautiful, somebody else doesn't have to. Somebody else might not think she's beautiful. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. According to you, you don't like Caucasian women. What am I going to tell you? That Caucasian women, some of them aren't beautiful? I'd be lying. So once again, you understand? And it's clear to see that you have problems with other ethnicities, especially white people. What's crazy is for somebody who's living off of the system, you sure got a lot to say about, the majority rule of the system. So if you felt like that, why don't you get up off of your handicap? Why don't you get up off of your handicap, you know what I'm saying, behind and do something? You're talking about lawn care. You live in a part of town where for half of the year you're gonna have to shut your business down. There is no lawns to cut in the wintertime. I've lived up north. Most lawn care businesses are closed during the winter. So that's a part of that's a few months that you will not be bringing in any money. So I mean, maybe that's a viable business for you, but I need money coming in all the time. So I would have a lawn care business, but I would have something that in the wintertime would keep me busy as well, bringing in money. See what I'm saying? But you continue with these lies, right? Now, when you make these statements about, oh, he sex toys and that doesn't, just like you said, in my real life, that's not a reality. That's something you created on the internet. Just like you created all of these family members of aggressive defiance of AD. We all know he never had a relationship with his father. His father been passed, but yet no, you know what I'm saying? you got this bozo Aaron in the chat talking about this, that, the third. Also, you, yo, a man drove 5 hours to see you, right? A man drove 5 hours to see you, right? On many videos, I heard you say you was gonna come see him,
down,
right?
down,
But
down.
when he came, you never made yourself accessible. You never made yourself accessible. When he pulled up to your part of town, 5 hours away, he drove 5 hours away to see you, and you never made yourself accessible. Spin it however you want to spin it. Spin it however you want to spin it, right? Because realistically, you could have went to seen him, right? You could have went to seen him because that's not illegal, right? You could have waited for him to swing on you, right? And anything you did after that would be considered what? Self-defense, right? So this meaning if AD swung first and then you defended yourself by fighting back, you free and clear. You free and clear, right? Because obviously it's being videoed. So the video would be able to play back and they would be able to see what happened. But you never made yourself accessible. Never made yourself accessible. Right. Listen, I really don't care who's over there with you. Because just like Bigfoot said, we're all supposed to not like AD. So everything y'all got going on over there is fueled by hate. It's fueled by hate. Y'all just hate a certain individual. Right? So nobody hated Jack Frost. Right? I can't say I hated Jack Frost. I could say I didn't like Jack Frost because of the way he handled our business as far as, advertising and this, that, the third, and, blah, blah, blah. But there's no hate. Like, I never, so, you understand? There's no recordings of me saying I'm going to troll him into depression. There's no recordings of me talking about, yo, I made fake death threats while he was on live so I could react to it. There's none of those, but you have said that. You have said that. Right? So, and Bigfoot, if you listening to, the night you beat your girlfriend up in that apartment in Atlanta, the night you beat her up, it was your people. Your people. Your people who called the police. Your people. Your people handled all of that. Your people. So everybody that was over there, they're the ones who called. If you go back, when AD covered it the first time, that's when Miguel came. And that's when J. Angel Raw Honey came. Right? And they gave their how they felt and what they saw and how it made them feel. That simple. Right? That simple. You talking about, he interviewed your rapist. That's a lie. That's a lie. Because when his sister was talking to Aggressive Defiance, nobody knew who she was. Nobody knew who she was. Nobody knew who that woman was. Right? Even when AP asked her, what is your brother's name? She never told us. She only said it starts with the letter J. It wasn't until she left AD's platform and went on to your live that we found out who she really was. That we found out who she really was. But guess what? She was a friend of yours on Facebook. She found AD because you posted something on Facebook, which allowed for her to go find AD. AD never looked for that woman. AD never asked to talk to her. But it's the fact that his StreamYard link is usually always in the chat, or someone has asked for the StreamYard link, and she hit it. Pretty much she spoke pretty decent about you for the most part. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, she didn't have much negative stuff to say about you. So maybe that's why you and her were friends. Maybe that's why you and her were friends on Facebook. Right? And it's funny how you say he did this and he did that, but even after doing all of that, you still end up being his roommate, him and his girlfriend's roommate, after all of these things had happened to you. Right? Because according to you, your first interaction with him was in the military. It was in the right with the dude who name start with a J. The first interaction was in the military, right? So if that was such a traumatic experience, how do you end up being his and his woman's roommate after the military? Sound like somebody was having fun to me. That's what it sound like. You dig? You know what I mean? And as far as your medical condition go, the Sahara Desert, as far as your medical condition goes, referring to the Sahara Desert, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Maybe that was the issue. Maybe that was the reason why, you know, you and men had the type of relationships you might have had, because it was, you know, the coochie was never good. The coochie was never good. I don't, and you know, honestly, I don't even want to know anybody that ever tested it to keep it 1,000 with you. I don't. You see what I'm saying? Also, I want you and your ex to get back together. I would be ecstatic. Yes, I'm going to start praying that you and your ex get back together. Yes, I am. I promise I'm going to start praying because, you know, yeah, you deserve to be happy. Yes, yes, yes. You deserve to be happy. That's a fact. So, you know, God willing, you guys will find each other and rekindle the fissure, you know what I mean? So that we can enjoy the catastrophic events that will come from the unholy union of you two, right? So, but you know what I'm saying? Listen, everything is good. Everything is good. Everything is good. Because I am who I say I am, right? I'm not I'm not a missing in action father. I'm not a missing in action parent. None of that. The person that I give you on YouTube is the person I am off of YouTube. I don't wear the mask for nobody. Nobody. Right? If I don't do it in my real life and I know these people, what's the purpose of coming on here and doing it? Right? Because one day I might come on here and forget to put the mask on. and be something totally different. So no, I can't. I just can't do that. Right? I can't do that. And I understand that for whatever reason, you are a racist, bro. You a racist. Okay? You are a racist. You be saying some racist stuff. But like I said, you're not intelligent enough to really have a conversation. Right? And let me see. Did I do it on this phone? Because see, you like to talk about flame. 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 Well, one day I heard you say, one day I heard you say, you miss the old school gays or whatever it is you said to the effect of like you know what I'm saying. But the point I'm making is, don't you understand when you say you the king of flame? That's like flame is a terminology used in the homosexual arena. You do know that, right? I hope I'm just saying, like, you dig? So, just wondering if you knew that every time you talk about you flaming somebody, it sound real funny. It sounds really funny, bro. And the reason why I asked you, the reason why I mentioned you see, I study my adversary, my opponent. I study, right? I study, and you said you suffer from epilepsy. You suffer from epilepsy. And I know for a fact that you don't really have a job, and you live off of benefits and subsidized and subsidies and all of this and all of that. So it's no real way you getting the top quality medication. You're not getting top quality medication. You understand? You're not going to the best and best of doctors. You see what I'm saying? Because respectfully, you can't afford it. That's just what it is. You can't afford it. See, Magic could afford it. Magic, Irving Magic Johnson. Yeah, right. So what I'm saying to you is the medication you get is what they give you. It's not what you could pay for, it's what they give you. So if you know, if you talking about you can't take blows to the head and you dig what I'm saying, you might catch a seizure and all of this. So why wouldn't I study? Why wouldn't I say, all right, let's see what other side effects may come with taking this medication. You see what I'm saying? That was one of them. Erectile dysfunction was one of them. I don't give a fuck if your dick work or don't. That's not my problem. That's not my problem. I don't got no sisters. So that's not my problem. I don't kid. I don't. You understand? It's just showing me that you could be suffering from erectile dysfunction. This is why you so upset and angry. Right? This is why you so upset and angry. I don't know. I don't fucking know you. I just know you are a weirdo. That I know. You're a weirdo. You do weird things. You take people's children's images. And keep in mind, my son is only 10. Right here, right now, today, when he walks in this house, he's still only 10. So how old was them images you had flashing on your fucking YouTube channel? Huh? So be careful. Make sure I don't see no more images. Cause y'all want to call, y'all want to call certain agencies. Well, if I see these images, I'm going to inform these agencies that you need to go look over here. Check this person out. Yeah, go check this person out. Cause I still got the screenshots and all that where you telling me you still got more images of the 5-year-old. Yeah. You got all type of ill headings and all that. I got all that. So you dig what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I know who you are. I know you know what I'm saying? I know you lie. You lie right in front of the face of the person that you lying on. Knowing they know you lying. You is a dangerous liar. You is a diabolical liar, bro. I already proved that anything on the internet can be counterfeited, can be tainted, can be altered. So all these people that you have, speak out against this person or that person, how come they can't never come up on your panel? They don't gotta show their face, but talk like a real human being. Make that make sense. Make it make sense. And the funny part about what you be saying about, we all know the reason why the channels you had before now, the channels you had before now, why they flopped, is because you was buying subscribers. You was buying subs. And see, YouTube don't like when you do that. YouTube don't like when you buy views. They don't like when you buy subs. They gonna punish you for that. Some form of fashion, YouTube is gonna punish you for buying views and buying subs, right? So nobody is that pressed. You are the one pressed, always trying to, oh, I'm street validated, YouTube hated. What the fuck is you talking about? You 40 something years old, bro. You 40 something years old. Like, this is all you got. Like, seriously, this is all you can muster up. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, study linguistics, study word usage, and understand that this word flame, you're basically calling yourself, a homosexual man, right? Because a lesbian has never been referred to as a flame. It's only been the homosexual man that has been referred to as a flame. He's flaming. He's a flamer. I'm I'm just telling you, man. Obviously, you don't know, but I don't think you know much of nothing, right? Except how to pretend and pretend. So I don't know what to tell you, dog. Keep trying. Keep trying, right? Just keep trying. Because there's no woman that I've ever been with. There's no woman that I have ever been with that's gonna tell you we ever use any type of sex toys except for handcuffs or neckties. Outside of that, good luck. Maybe some oil, some lube. Other than that, nigga, I've been equipped and blessed for a long time. So that's not necessary, dog. That's not necessary, right? Listen, before I was a settled man, I used to come down to Florida a lot and hang out with my cousins. So, my cousin is a couple years older than me. So she had a couple homegirls, you know what I'm saying? And one of them, me and her, had our little thing. And so I remember I was with her one day and she was on the phone with her friend. And her friend was getting ready to go to New York. And I was going to be, I was supposed to, I was just down here for maybe the weekend or a couple days or whatever. So she goes, yeah, you want to borrow him when you get there? Right? I'm like, what you mean borrow him? like she was leasing me out to her homegirl or something like that. That shit was bugged out. So I've lived the life, my nigga. I'm good. Right? I'm good. At this age, I don't have a bag of pills. Right? I don't have a bag of pills. I don't have to thank God that, you know, my ailment has not afflicted me in how many years, so I could now get my license back. Yo, listen, man, I ain't got no time for that, bro. You sound like you live a complicated life with complicated symptoms. So the point is, yo, you's a whole fraud. You's a whole fraud, and you've wasted so many years just. You just wasted so many years just trying to fit in and find a place and hope people accept you and get the fuck out of here, bro. You still a loser. You still a deadbeat. You still a failure. Because you don't aspire to be nothing more. That's the greatest achievement you got. Right? That's the greatest achievement you got. Yo, you know what I'm saying? Yo, Lil Man will be here in a little bit. I'm wasted enough time. So yeah, you know, I gave you 7 days. I gave you 7 days of minimal uploads, anything. 7 days. Now I'm gonna run the gauntlet on you, right? Now I'm gonna run the gauntlet on you. So peace and love to the people. You know what I'm saying? Glad, you know, for the support and all of that. About to turn the machine on, people. So you know what I'm saying? Stay tuned and turn your notifications on. You know, feel free to leave comments. Obviously, like, subscribe, share. And I'll talk with y'all in a little bit, man. Y'all already know. Peace and love.